Hi everyone. Today we're going to study effective interest rate. Let us define effective interest rate. The effective interest rate, effective annual interest rate, annual equivalent rate, or simply effective rate, is the interest rate on a loan or financial product restated from the nominal interest rate and expressed as the equivalent interest rate if compound interest was payable annually in arrears. For comparison purposes, the government requires the bank to state their interest rate in terms of effective yield or effective interest rate. The formula for effective interest rate is given here. Capital E equals the binomial 1 plus the fraction r over n, and this binomial is raised to a power n, and this whole expression is subtracted by 1, where this capital E is the effective rate, this r is the rate, and the n is the number of times interest is compounded in a year. Take note, the n is found as the denominator of the fraction, also the exponent of the expression here. Let us see this example 1. If a bank pays 7.2% interest compounded monthly, what is the effective interest rate? Let us write the formula here, and let us begin to write the given of the problem, starting with the rate denoted by R, and that is the 7.2%. Next is, we're going to convert this percent into decimal. So we will have the 7.2 over 100, and the quotient will give 0.072. Next is the number of times the interest is compounded. It is written here monthly, so we will write n equals 12. Now we are ready to use our formula. Let us do the proper substitution on this side. So we will have capital E equals, we will copy the constant 1 plus the fraction r over n. So r becomes 0.072 over n, that is 12. And the power n in here becomes 12 also, and minus the constant 1. On the next line, let us simplify this fraction, 0.072 over 12. Using our calculator, we will get 0.006. And then let us get the sum of this 1 plus 0.006, and that is 1.006. This decimal is raised to a power 12, and the value will be 1.0744. And then let us subtract this by the constant 1. Our effective interest rate is 0.0744. Let us convert this decimal into percent. We will multiply this by 100%. So we will get this value 7.44%. This is our final answer. There are notes here that says interest can be compounded yearly, semi-annually, quarterly, monthly, daily, hourly, minutely, and even every second. When interest is compounded infinitely many times, we say that the interest is compounded continuously. Let us see this example too. If an amount is invested at 7% compounded continuously, what is the effective interest rate? In this type of problem, we are going to use a special formula, and that is capital E equals small e raised to r minus 1, where this capital E is the effective rate. The small e here is a special constant in math that is equal to 2.71828 and so on. We can get this value from our calculator directly. And the R is the rate that is given in the problem. In this case, our rate is 7%. Let us convert this 7% into decimal. We will divide the 7 by 100. Of course, we drop the percent sign, and the quotient is 0.07. Now, let us solve our effective interest rate. We copy again the formula here, then let us do the substitution. Capital E equals the small e raised to r, and the r is now 0.07, and this value is minus 1. We can use the calculator to get directly this e raised to 0.07, and the value is 1.0725. We will subtract this decimal with that constant 1, and the answer is 0.0725. Let us convert this into percent. We will multiply by 100%, and the value will be 7.25%. This is our effective interest rate. Remember, we are using this special formula because the principal, which is unknown, is compounded continuously. And the 7.25% is our final answer.